everybody, thanks for watching. So this is the right side of my driveway in the yard that goes up to the sidewalk, and you can see I've been using a tarp to kill the grass with heat over the last couple days to prep it for some sod. Okay, you can see a little overcast today, should be perfect for putting down our grass. So we're gonna go pick up our pallet of Tiffway419. It's about 6:40 in the morning. Let's go get it. Okay, so just a couple things while we're going to pick up our sod. I did take a couple days worth of prep to get this side yard ready. I scalped it as low as I could with the mower. I raked it over a couple of times, and then, like I said, I did cover it with that tarp. It was, 80-90 degrees to help bake that grass and kill it. So we did hit a little snag. The rails for the cover on my bed stuck in about an inch too far, so they couldn't use the forklift to put the pallet in. Luckily, a half a mile away, there was a U-Haul rental, so we rented that trailer so we can get our sod over to the house. Also, you want to know that that pallet of sod weighs about 2,000 pounds, so you definitely need something with a towing capacity that's going to handle that. And this is a handy little tool. If you're using a trailer, you always want to make sure they don't load that heavy pallet to the back of the trailer. It needs to be middle towards the front, and that'll keep it from swaying on you when you're driving. This is exactly why us guys don't throw away all of our old white tennis shoes. They are now yard shoes. Okay, so we got a sunny day. Time to get this in here. We're going to put down some topsoil first. We're going to see how far back this 450 square feet of turf will get us. I'm thinking about to where those two bags are, maybe a little less. But let's get this going. Okay, one thing I did want to throw in there was, and I learned this just by reading some forums and some other people's videos, that top layer of sod that's on there, they just throw that on there to protect your other layers, so don't ever use that. That's probably going to be pretty much dead. I may throw it on the end just to see if it's growable, but I doubt it. Okay, so you can see so far, I've been into it about an hour. Not even halfway through the pallet yet. Boy, that sun is fun today. That's what I get for moving to Texas. But I know grass looks a little brown. Tiffway, Bermuda is the most resilient Bermuda there is. As soon as I get all of this down, we're going to instantly get to watering, and we should see it bounce back to pretty green in about 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm about half done. You can tell by how red my face is, it looks like a tomato. I'm gonna start watering the half that I've completed while I'm doing the other half, because there's nothing more important on everything I've read and seen that this thing get watered immediately. So I get half of it watered while I'm putting the other half in, and then water the other half when I'm done. Okay, so that's half in. I've got 3 sprinklers set up here. I know that 31 minutes, I did a timer on it before, will give me 3/4 of an inch of, equal to 3/4 of an inch of rain. I've got that little cup in the middle right there, which is equal to about the size of a tuna can, which is what they recommend that you use for the 3/4 of an inch measurement. Okay, so sprinklers going. I also highly recommend a timer. I think that was like 20 bucks at Lowe's. But I set it for 31 minutes. I'm also going to set it every day to go off at about 5 o'clock in the morning so I can get my grass watered long before the sun comes up. And we're going to finish this project now. All right, Mr. Tomato Head back here with you. Just an update. I'm about 85-90% done. I'm watering as I go just because it's literally feels like 104 out here today. That's what my temperature, my weather center, thank you to my wife for giving me that for Christmas a while back, gave me. But yeah, watering as I go. Just making sure we get it all watered in, and get everything set up. Hopefully this this takes. Okay, so we're right to where I wanted to stop, but I got some extra on this pallet. Evidently it's a little more than 450 square feet. So this is what we're looking like right now. I've watered all the way up to where the hoses are, so I'm going to water the rest of it here in a minute, but I'm just going to lay on top of the grass and see how that turns out as well. If you look here, you can see I did end up having some pieces I couldn't use, which is, you know, that's the way it goes. Probably about 10 pieces or so that were cut super thin. I've still got about 12 to 14 pieces right here that I'm going to go ahead and put down, and then we'll be done. Got to get this trailer back to U-Haul. Okay, so one thing I didn't mention at the beginning is the way you put this sod down, you got to stagger it like if you were laying brick or putting tile down, one full piece in the whole row, and then to start the next row with a half a piece. And then the next row you go back to a full piece and then a half a piece, so on and so forth, to break up the pattern. Okay, so we're all done. That was one pallet covered here down to the sidewalk. Let's just walk around it so you can see. All this end's already been watered in today. I'm just watering in the last piece. Luckily my neighbor has Bermuda. That's actually why I chose Bermuda, other than the fact that this has resilience to sun and there's no shade over here. So that's it. We'll see what happens. This took approximately, I started around 8. So it's 1:30. You can do that math. One guy, next time I do this, if I do a pallet or more, I'll definitely hire some people to help me. Okay, everybody, so thanks for watching. If you would hit the like button and subscribe, turn your notifications on. You can see for the next couple days it's going to be a hot one. So after about 12 to 14 days, I'll give an update on how this turned out.